driving up the road to BLM land, and I'm excited. You know, I love when I see signs that are 20 miles an hour. It makes me happy because then I don't have to like try to push it. Well, as pretty as that spot was, it wasn't very level for the two of us, and it was kind of crowded. So we also decided that it might be a little cold in the morning and tomorrow, and maybe too cold for both of us. So the good thing was she also does not do well in these frigid temperatures. That was a really cool yurt I just passed. So we're gonna go further south and check out what's down the road. So headed to the next spot, might be an hour or so away, but we're gonna stop at the rest area here at the bottom of the hill where there's some service, and make a decision at that point as to where we're headed. All right. See you in a minute.
And away we go. We decided that we would head to a place called Texas Creek. It's in a canyon, and I'm looking forward to it. I can't believe all of these amazing, beautiful, snowy skies. Snowy skies, snowy mountains is what I'm meaning to say. This is just, it was a gloomy day, and it was a perfect day for traveling.
Look at that. Decided to stop and stretch my legs. So here I am on a path going up over, and I'm not sure which path it is. I need the sign, but I'll find out. Kind of excited. It's so beautiful. And here's our parking spot. There's the fire pit and the mountains in the distance. And the bitch who can make it up any mountain. There she is. This is why they call it a golden hour. It's just beautiful. And there's another camper over there. Beautiful sunset. And my friend is going off to go find out from the ranger whether or not we can have a fire in the fire pit. We'll find out. Such a great place. I'm loving this. So this is my friend that I met up in Maine, and so we're camped out side by side here. We each have our own black cat. And it's just a gorgeous sunset. Wow, and I'm hoping we get a beautiful sunrise as well. So we'll see. Oh, good morning. It is cold. Yeah, it's that cold. Whew. So, but when the sun comes out, it's nice and warm. And it's starting to come up. Oh, in the horizon. But there's not a cloud in the sky, so I don't know how much color I'm going to get. I might get some good morning light on the other side where the light hits the mountains. However, I don't think I'm going to get much of a show. But that's okay. This is such a pretty spot. So, I'm making coffee. And... whoop. Bubbles! So, yeah. I'm very excited. Because it's warm. And when it starts letting off the steam, it warms up the space a little bit. So, I don't know what's on the docket today. And I don't know how often I'm going to pull out the camera. But I definitely will show you around the place a little bit. And, yeah. I'll let you see sunrise when it comes up. Oh, I want to go outside so badly to show you how pretty it is. However, it's too freaking cold. I can't. No, it's too cold. Look, this one won't leave my lap. I was trying to paint, right? I'm just doing a quick sketch, and I can't. My hands went numb, and she was on my arm, so I couldn't move my arm. But she was cold, so I can't move her, and she was demanding of getting on my lap. This was not something I could refuse. I mean, she was pushy. She was coming in from all directions, and I had no choice but to succumb. Yes, you. Miss Nagita. My little one. My little nugget. Yes, she has... her name has developed into redundancy. Right? You know, in Spanish, if you add ita to something, usually it means it's small, right? It's little, like canasita, you know, like, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Oh, dear God. But it's like my 9th grade Spanish, right? Spanish 1. I did really well. I got an A in Spanish 1. B in Spanish 2. C in Spanish 3. So I didn't bother going on to Spanish 4. Just got worse and worse. But anyway, I digressed in a very big way right there. So she has gone from nugget, which is already small, to Nagita. Although, she's so funny. She's like, what? Oh, gosh. Well, I'm kind of glad she's on my lap because it's freezing. It's gotta be like... I'm very surprised there isn't frost on my windshield, but there isn't. Because I don't think that it's humid enough. I don't think there's enough moisture in the air for frost. I don't know. There's no sparkling on anything, so... But it's gotta be in the 30s. It's freezing. Okay. Well, I'm putting the camera down because my fingers are starting to go numb. I'm sorry. I'm not going outside. I'm staying under the blanket that I have on my lap and my nugget that's on my lap. And I'm keeping my hands warm. Oh, I'll catch you when it warms up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is ice on my windshield for sure. I've been boiling water because it's cold. Maybe you can hear it. I'm also boiling water because I've been sneezing like crazy, and it's because the air is so dry. So, yeah, getting a little moisture in the air, and I don't want to get a bloody nose. Nugget has been on and off my lap But the sun is finally starting to hit the van, so it should warm up in here pretty quick. In the meantime, I did finish my sketch. I'm really happy with it. I like it. Oh, and there's the mountain. I know, there's reflection in the way. But I'll put the picture that I took last night in. Here. Yeah. So, you know, I mean, I can see all those wonderful cracks in the side of the mountain. And I had fun. And I do see where I could like add a little bit more heavy detail just to kind of deepen those cracks, you know? But not too much. I had to wait for it to dry. And since I like it so much, I think I am going to kind of just finish up a couple little spots to give it a little more depth of perception, you know? I don't need shadow because the whole side of the mountain was in shadow when I painted this. This is before the sun came up. So everything was just sort of the same. It was almost all monochromatic. There's almost too much color in this. But I wanted to, you know, I was having fun. And I was freezing, so, you know, I wasn't about to, like, touch. I touched as little as I possibly could in the process. Alright. But the sun is starting to warm the van, and the boiling water is starting to help my head. I'm going to make some tea. Alright. Catch you in a bit. Nugget has just entered the neighbor's van, and she is daring to hiss at the cat that already lives in the van. Kaya, what's going on? Did Nugget decide to come in and you don't know what to do?
Oh.
Nugget, are you growling?
That was Kaya.
Oh, I see where Kaya is. There's Kaya's eyes. Oh, she's on the front seat, staring you down, Nugget. What are you gonna do? It's her house, dude. You're the one who's invading. You best, oops. I'm leaving your room.
Nugget Kaya is not leaving nothing. She's eating up everything.
Wow.
All the crumbles.
It's like she's asking for permission, and Kaya's like, no, that's mine. Oh. Yeah, you might. You tell her, Kaya. Yeah. What do you think, Nugget? Ooh, prickers. Where are you going? she is chasing and catching grasshoppers. Behaving a bit like a grasshopper herself. Oh, grasshopper.
Do you see Kaya?
Yep. So she is stalking Kaya right now, I think. Look at her hiding behind the grass. Poor Kaya has no idea. High alert because Kaya's on the move.
Yeah, but here in Colorado, there's mines everywhere. Some cool sides too. You're gonna find, which is pretty.
Wow, look at that sky this morning. Holy cow. It's on fire. Pretty cool. I know. I'm enjoying this. I gotta take some pictures though. So, but good morning. Still at the site and loving it. I did that awesome little painting yesterday and I did do a little more work on it and I'll put the picture here. Isn't that awesome? Okay, I'm psyched. I did it quickly. I would call it a Van Air painting because I did paint from life looking out my window, but it was too freezing to be outside. So, but I'm doing it from life and the light is changing fast, right? So you got to move quickly in these things. Yeah, but I'm going to put this down and take some pictures. Ooh, look at that sunrise color. Oh, I wish you guys could see this in person. It's even more purpley and pink. And the light on the horizon is more of like a peachy color. Like pale, 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 pale. Not quite peach though. Somewhere between. Yeah. I know, I'm not describing it well. Sorry, but I had so much fun painting that painting yesterday, but today my hands hurt. They're really cold. So, Nugget is still actually like, she's this lump right here. This little, whoop, oh, there she moves. So I don't know if you can see that little white speck through the window over there. That was our campground. And that's my friend's van. And we said, until next time. And this is the road out. So I am headed toward Taos. I probably will continue south. We'll see. Once I get service and I can find out how long it takes to get wherever we're going. I just need to get to where it's a little bit warmer. I was a little too cold today. So, goodbye to this beautiful, beautiful place called Texas Creek Gulch. Yep, that's happening. I'm driving south toward Taos, and I am driving through a lot of wind and snow. Yeah, that's happening. So just passed over the Rio Grande Gulch and couldn't see a thing. I almost stayed in the rest area so I could see it in the morning, but this is my view right now, and I'm headed into Taos. Whew. Good morning, everyone. Nugget and I are packing up and going over to the garage. We're gonna find out what's going on. So last night, I had to pull over at the Walmart in Taos because there was so much snow building up on the windshield because my heat isn't working properly, so my defroster wasn't working properly. And I called my mechanic friend back in Connecticut, Pete, thank you, and Dee, thank you. Well, I called Dee. Dee gave me the message from Pete. But I'm gonna go and tell them to check the coolant first. So I'm gonna go take care of that. I am gonna sign off now and say see you on the next video. If you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you consider doing so soon. Sorry, the camera is shaking, my hand is cold. And if you'd like to contribute, now would be a really great time. You can either become a patron on Patreon, you can make a one-time contribution on PayPal or Ko-Fi. All of those links are below. And if you want to buy a painting like the one you just saw, you can go to my Instagram, and that link is below as well. Or you can just go to Instagram, and at theinappropriateartist is me, and you can message me there. All right. Whew. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Let's hope I get this fixed. Take care. Bye-bye.